Hi, join us here today at my local park lake. We're sort of middle of winter now, and I'd like to run you through one of my alternative pop-up presentations. So the rig in question is none other than the 360 rig. It's a very smart, low-lying pop-up presentation. Whichever way the carp enters the swim and inhales the hook bait, it has the ability to rotate and catch hold. How I like to fish it is with a nice, sharp, aggressive hook like the Rigger CVR, which in turn absolutely nails them. So as you know with the 360 rig, it can be used with multiple different hook link materials, whether that be fluorocarbon or coated braid. But how I like to use it is with our Camflex Leadfree material, which is actually a leader material, but it's very abrasion resistant, sinks like a brick, and it's got that lovely sort of muddy brown colour, which for me just blends away lovely into the silt. And I just think it helps to combat any sort of low-lying weed or debris on the bottom due to the suppleness. So the actual hook end of the business, shall we say, I like to take a size 6 Rigger CVR hook initially. I then mount a size 12 ring swivel onto the sort of shank of the hook, passing it down to the eye of the hook. I then like to place a hook bead onto the shank, probably about, I'd say it's about 10 mil up, just as the bend starts to progress round, which gives you that kind of all-important up and down movement. Then I add you can use a ring swivel, but in this case I used a ringed bait screw, which travels up and down the bend of the hook. And then I add a hook bait stop around about level with the barb, which gives you that nice aggressive sort of like claw-like action. Years ago there was a lot of bad press about the 360 rig. People had this perception perhaps that the actual eye of the hook got caught in the net. I personally have never experienced that, but just to safeguard that happening, all I do is add either a piece of XT silicone sleeve or a piece of shrink tube and just melt it down over the eye, and it just eliminates any risk of that ever happening, making it, in my eyes, a perfectly safe rig. If you're looking for a bit of extra trickery in your rig armoury, I'd say go out and give the 360 rig a go. On a lot of waters, the Ronnie rig, the hinge stiff, good rigs, but you know, they've sort of been done to death. I think if you go out and give it a go, you might surprise yourself with the extra bites you might get.